Yay.
So, every single clip survived. That's probably the only one I've ever had where nothing broke. Even these guys aren't broken. 'My interior is falling to pieces. It's cracking all over the place. My old cluster head was broken to pieces. That's happening to pretty much everyone right now. So I was looking at what to do about it, and I usually don't like buying a lot of parts from China. EVO-R makes a full carbon replacement for the left and the right hand drives. A lot of good guys had good reviews on it, so we ordered some, and I'm really happy with it. They actually have really good quality for what you get. The fitment, the finish, the weaves are in good shape. All the corners, there's epoxy on pretty much everything. We're not, burned through the weave anywhere. It all looks pretty good.
Oh, pizza came.
Oh my goodness! Whoa! Damn.
Maybe we'll take
I gotta hold it.
Oh, maybe we'll take a little break.
Oh, well, maybe, or maybe not.
Oh, you guys are in the middle of filming, sorry.
No, Trevor started on this one already. He has the switch panel in. We have some broken tabs, so it's pretty typical of this stuff. That guy's snapped clean off. Make a little metal Z bracket. Even just a straight piece of metal over the top at an angle with a screw in there, that'll probably work. And this guy here, this is my fan controller that controls actually my electric water pump as well as the fans. And this I would like to probably put up in here. So maybe I'll make a little carbon fiber box. Maybe we'll have it sit up at an angle like this or something. I'm not exactly sure. I think we're going to install it for now, and we'll build something for this later. Shouldn't need anything from this either. Trevor again got a head start. He transferred over all the actual switches here. So everything's set up pretty well. I think it mounts quite nicely. Again, props to EVO-R for the actual finish here. Cutting all these guys out and tapering in. Probably used a little bit of graphite or something in there just to hide the insides where the carbon couldn't wrap in. And it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Get destroyed. But they pretty much all are. These are so brittle, you can't, you see that? Yeah, I'll actually show you. Okay, here's the problem that almost all the RX7 guys are having right now. These are so brittle, you just flex it at all, cracks instantly. Just a little bit. Yep. Yikes. I wouldn't do it again, it's kind of satisfying. Oh, that was really light. I barely touched it. It didn't even break all the way. Look at that. Just a little bit. Yeah, it'll take up less space in the garbage. It's fine. Okay, so that was no good. This guy, that's our carbon replacement, and I'm pretty happy with the finish. So we're gonna take our new Link Amy Sports dash and fit this guy right in here. It pretty much fills up that entire thing. That's gonna look gorgeous. Okay.
Guys, outside here. No.
What up, Filbert?
Guys, outside.
Uh-oh, the film guy outside.
I don't know if you want to catch that as it rolls in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Pull on a tuner.
Yeah, that's a good call.
There's a whole lot of prop in both those.
Than the one we're doing now.
Wow.
The ER34 inside, or the DTD inside. They don't even really fit the pedestals that they've made here. drilled out. Not exactly dead center either, and I'm not sure how they come up with those locations when they fabricate them. So we're going to grab some pointed screws and we'll throw it in and we'll see if it clips into place. And if not, then we'll have to make some adjustments. This is good now. All the clips are installed. I have a little bit of adjustment. I could bring them, further forward or back. I'm not sure if we'll need to, so we're just going to try it with this, and then if it doesn't clip into place nicely, then we'll wing it, go from there. Here, I want to do just a very quick fix to deal with this for now. I'm not saying it's the best. They are staying, it's not flexing anymore. I just made a little Z-clip that's holding it in for now, so that works. So Kendall's halfway through wiring it up. That is, he's halfway through wiring up the M Sports dash here. Just hooking up the power on the ground, and the camera is running here as well. We're going to run their rear view camera as well. So every time we go in reverse through CAN bus, it's going to send a reverse signal and load up my camera, and that's going to show up right here instead of through the audio system like most people typically do. And then this guy here, we're going to want to run this through the dash. Before we let Kendall get any further, we're going to throw this guy in here. What I'm concerned about is that this has a taper to it, and I don't know if we're going to be able to surface mount this guy. I think more likely we're going to have to do a cutout and level this out. Otherwise I think we're going to be facing at a downward angle. So let's test that out and go from there. Now we're going to find out if our clips are actually aligned properly. Spoiler alert, they're not. Or maybe they are, I don't know. I haven't used it before. That's it. Well, that's actually not bad as far as I can tell. There's definitely a little bit here that's funky. There's some tabs in the bottom here that we've got to drill ourselves and screw in. After we do that, this might actually work. It's not terrible. So, the question is now, with the wheels straight, if we follow the same profile that is here now, are we going to be angled downward? Do we even have room? Can you grab the top of the steering column cover? It's on the table over there. Oh man, that is going to be tight. Oh boy. So our viewing... Yikes. Hey, can we get that camera like right behind me? Yeah, so if you look at the viewing angle here. Yeah, here I'll actually... yeah. Okay, so looking at the viewing angle here right now, that is where you would want it to sit. But that's going to mean being pretty well right up against the hood, which isn't bad. That means the shroud can actually do its job. But in order to do that, we're going to have to, instead of mounting onto the surface, we're going to have to cut away and sink it further back into the panel here itself. It should still work out, but we'll cut a little bit. Cut a little bit right around the plugs here and set it in, halfway and take a look and decide what to do from there. Nice and tough. Obviously we got more trimming to do yet. For one, we can take these off. These are just rubber isolators, which is really nice that they come with. And we will probably use them, but we'll do that from the back side later on. Okay, so how much more do we need to trim to get this to sit? Actually, got a view from back now. Oh, it's actually pretty well bang on right from my guess, so that's nice. That's about where I had it cut, so we're going to bring it up I don't want to cut the outside until I have a chance to see how this actually fits in here. So we'll go bigger a little bit at a time until we're a little bit more confident. Now we can get a bit of a better idea what it's going to look like. If we go that layout we were hoping for. So that would be overlapping without setting in. Now, that is the decision we got to make. I'll show you from the angle on the side here. That's what we're left with if we just kind of surface mount it. And we might actually want to recess it in all the way, or partially. We got these buttons to worry about here too, right? We can't go too far. So if we can stay something like that, it'd be kind of nice. So that is what we get if we try to surface mount, and I don't think that is going to give us with a good result, but I do think, so these buttons here, we need to maintain access to that, and same thing on the other side. So I think if we cut the top in here and use that to level it out a little bit, and then maybe just on the bottom, I won't even cut it out, it'll just overlap on the bottom. I think that is going to give us a good result. So let's try that and go from there. Yeah, so this is why you don't take anything for granted. Before I cut any further, I just wanted to check, like, is it actually safe just to go from outside to outside, or how else do you establish what is actually level before you cut open and put your gauges in here. So in this case, it's nowhere near level. So I'll make a new mark right around here and shoot a new line, and I'll base all my measurements off of that. We're a half-inch difference than from here to here right now.
Right.
So what we can do, just until we're a little bit more certain, is we can just stay within, like, we can make it a half-inch small, trim it and double check it one more time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking, man. Like, it's the kind of thing you want to get right.
It's one cut.
Here's what we'll do. We'll tape this on here, and then we'll go and we'll run it in the car. Find the clips first. Yeah, I lost the clips first. Hey. Hey. Damn. Fine. We're good. Shit.
I gotta catch a glimpse of these warlocks. Let's make a move.
I gotta stay. Messed up cause I'm stuck in the lane. Messing with a 2-4, 5 big toes. Man, yeah, I wanna get on me. Gotta get this.